Did you know that nearly 80% of people who achieve what society deems success report feeling unfulfilled? It's a surprising truth that hides behind the glossy images of achievement we see every day. We're taught to chase a specific version of success. High-paying jobs, big houses, impressive titles. From a young age, we're told that these are the milestones that matter most, the markers of a life well lived. But for most who reach these heights, the view is surprisingly empty. The sense of accomplishment fades quickly, leaving a quiet void that's hard to fill. They ask themselves, is this it? After all the effort, the sacrifices, and the years spent climbing, why does satisfaction feel so fleeting? Psychologists call this the arrival fallacy, the belief that reaching a goal will bring lasting happiness. But the reality is, the finish line keeps moving further away. Our minds are built for striving, not arriving. The goalposts keep moving, and the chase never truly ends, no matter how much we achieve. We idolize billionaires and rock stars, but rarely see the emotional cost. Strained relationships, missed moments, chronic stress, and the pressure to keep performing. The quietly fulfilled, those who define success on their own terms, are rarely celebrated. Their stories are often overlooked, yet they hold a different kind of wisdom. The map we've been given is outdated, drawn for a world that valued accumulation over connection and achievement over meaning. Yet we keep following it, even as we see others ahead of us feeling lost, unsure, and searching for something more. It's time to question the destination itself. What if the path we're on isn't leading us where we truly want to go? Maybe it's time to draw our own maps, to redefine success, and to seek fulfillment on our own terms, not someone else's. In the heart of Silicon Valley, Anya Sharma was a rising star, a brilliant software architect respected by her peers, well-paid, and on the verge of a coveted VP title. Her technical skills were unmatched, and her leadership was admired by many. From the outside, it looked like she was living the dream. She had a sleek apartment, drove an electric car, and was greeted with admiration by colleagues in the office hallways. Her life seemed picture-perfect to everyone watching. But inside, Anya felt strangely detached. The work that once thrilled her now felt hollow, as if she was simply going through the motions each day, disconnected from her own sense of purpose. Anya's story matters because it's so common. She followed every rule, met every expectation, and still felt unfulfilled. Despite her achievements, something essential was missing from her life. Her spirit quietly rebelled against a definition of success that left no room for community, impact, or simple joy. She longed for something deeper, something that would truly matter. Her journey didn't begin with a dramatic resignation, but with a persistent question that echoed in her mind. What am I actually building? What is the real legacy of my work? Was her work making lives better, or just more distracted? Was she contributing to progress, or simply adding to the noise? This question sparked a radical reevaluation of everything she thought she wanted. Anya, once the architect of software, was about to become the architect of a new way of life, one built on her own values and vision. She was finally ready to redefine success for herself, and to discover what truly made her come alive. To understand Anya's shift, we need to look at the system she was leaving behind. Traditional success is measured by wealth, status, power, and possessions. Salary and assets become the default language for human value. Status is about titles, prestigious companies, and exclusive neighborhoods. We're conditioned to climb the ladder, always seeking the next rung. Power is measured by how many people you manage or the size of your budget. Material possessions, houses, cars, gadgets, are the visible proof of making it. This framework creates a gilded cage, admired from the outside, but restrictive within. For many, it dictates choices and stifles authenticity. Anya was ready to break free. Anya threw out the old scorecard and created her own. First, depth of connection. She valued the quality of relationships over the size of her network. Second, tangible community impact. She wanted her work to directly benefit real people, not just shareholders. Third, personal well-being. She put her health and peace of mind at the center of her life. Fourth, creative autonomy. She sought the freedom to pursue her own ideas, not just serve a corporate agenda. These new metrics, connection, impact, well-being, creativity, became her compass. Success was no longer about a higher salary but a richer existence. She was ready to navigate life on her own terms. The journey had truly begun. Anya's new compass was tested on a Tuesday, a day that started like any other. A high-stakes meeting clashed with a promise to help her sister set up for an art show, a commitment she had made weeks ago. Old metrics said, attend the meeting, skip family. The corporate world had always demanded her full attention, but her new compass pointed to connection, a value she had recently started to prioritize. She emailed her boss, left detailed notes, and walked out to help her sister, feeling a mix of anxiety and liberation. The fallout? Some cold shoulders at work, a passive-aggressive comment here and there. But her sister was overjoyed, and Anya felt a deep satisfaction she'd never found in a product launch or a successful meeting. She traded a bit of professional capital for a huge deposit in her relational bank account, a trade she was happy to make. This small act of defiance proved the world didn't end when she prioritized her own values over corporate demands. It emboldened her to keep choosing her new path, one that felt more authentic and fulfilling. The empty office chair she left behind wasn't abdication. It was her first real step toward a life of her own making. Quiet rebellion, powerful impact. Anya was changing, one choice at a time, and each choice was a step toward a more meaningful life. Anya's next move was even bolder. She left her high-paying job, not for a rival company, but for a nonprofit building urban gardens in underserved neighborhoods. Her colleagues were baffled. Why trade stock options for soil? For Anya, this was the ultimate test of her new metrics. She saw the direct impact of her work transforming empty lots, feeding families, building community. Her days were spent outdoors, working with volunteers, forming real connections. The physical labor was tiring, but it was a healthy, satisfying tired. She slept better, ate better, and felt the chronic stress of her old life melt away. The challenges were real. Less income, a simpler lifestyle, moments of doubt. But every time she walked through the garden, she remembered why she'd chosen this path. She was planting seeds of purpose, not just vegetables. The harvest was a sense of fulfillment no paycheck could buy. Anya's story offers powerful lessons. First, define success for yourself. Don't just inherit society's scorecard. Redefining success means making trade-offs. You can't have it all at once. Anya traded income and status for connection, well-being, and impact. Change doesn't have to be dramatic. It starts with small acts, like leaving work on time for family. Each small choice is a vote for the life you want. Living authentically creates a ripple effect. Anya's choices inspired colleagues to rethink their own paths. One started volunteering, another negotiated a 4-day work week. By living her truth, Anya gave others permission to question theirs. Your journey toward fulfillment isn't just for you. It can inspire those around you. The most important step? Start defining what matters to you. The rest will follow, one choice at a time. Success is personal, and it's yours to define. Now it's your turn. What scorecard are you using to measure your life? Is it one you chose or one you inherited? Think about the last time you felt truly successful. What was happening? Try this. On one side of a paper, list traditional metrics: wealth, status, power, possessions. Ask yourself, how much do these drive my decisions? Are they bringing me fulfillment? On the other side, create your own scorecard. What truly matters to you? Connection, creativity, health, service? Pick 3 to 5 authentic metrics. This isn't about abandoning ambition, but reorienting it toward what nourishes your soul. Your new scorecard is a guiding light, not a rigid rulebook. Use it to navigate life's choices with intention and clarity. Redefining success isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. It's checking in with your compass, even when society pulls you elsewhere. Anya's story shows the power of asking the right questions and listening to your own answers. Fulfillment is found in quiet moments of alignment, helping a loved one, planting a seed, honoring your need for rest. Your journey won't look like Anya's, that's the point. There's no one-size-fits-all formula for a meaningful life, but there are universal principles: self-reflection, courage, and prioritizing what truly matters. The path is unique to you, a journey of discovery and becoming. What's your first step? You don't need to have it all figured out. Maybe it's doing the scorecard exercise. Maybe it's reclaiming an evening for yourself. Whatever it is, take that step. The journey begins with one choice. Let's keep asking the questions that lead to a more examined, more fulfilling life.